Covering the Northern Bahamas, you're watching the Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. The YMCA here on Grand Bahama facing a crucial situation, and only the financial support of the community can rescue the Y at this time.
I don't want to be the one to say it, but the reality of it is the doors will probably have to close.
Executive Director of the YMCA, Karen Pinder-Johnson, making a desperate appeal for assistance. The YMCA has been a staple for decades, a family-friendly facility that caters to the needs of the entire community. But now, after dealing with a major leaking problem since 2006, that facility is on the verge of closing its doors if something isn't done immediately.
We have experienced leaking on the western side of the YMCA, the office area and the auditorium area, and it has gotten progressively worse to the point when there is a forecast for rain, we cover the computers with plastic covering to ensure that we don't damage those items, because we were unable to replace the cost of those items.
Pinder-Johnson says that the infrastructure is not in an ideal condition at all. Several locations in the building showing water stains after the recent rainfall on the island. Johnson says that they have had to replace the ceiling tiles on countless occasions after the rain often becomes too much for the tiles to bear. She is appealing to companies to assist the facility in providing repair quotes so that assistance can be sought.
We've called a number of companies to come in to give us an estimate on what it will cost to repair the roof, especially on the western side. We have been unsuccessful with that. We can't go out there and seek assistance if we can't give a view or an overall cost on what this will take, this adventure would take.
She says that corporate Grand Bahama and the community at large has never forsaken the YMCA, and she's looking forward to the support during this desperate time. She notes that the Y is a much-needed organization in the community as it serves as a haven for so many.
This is a hub for Grand Bahama. This is probably the only institution in Grand Bahama where it's absolutely and totally drug-free. Alcohol, marijuana, it's not allowed on the property. This is an environment where our kids can come and be safe while participating in wholesome activities. And I'd hate to see this close.
In other news, Hampton Academy is among the 30-plus schools scheduled to participate in the upcoming 2018 Junior Junkanoo Parade here on Grand Bahama. Kimberly Mulling says they're hitting the parade route on the hunt for treasure.
Though small in number, the students of Hampton Academy All-Age School are preparing for Junior Junkanoo this year. Though they're unsure whether or not they'll compete or in the end participate as a fun group, Principal January Comer says it's all about culture.
Our themes would be finding our pot of gold, and that's our theme. Hampton Academy is excited this year to participate in this year's Junior Junkanoo Parade. We skipped, I think, about 2 years, so we're coming back out just to have fun, pretty much. The kids, to give them a little bit of culture. You know, we're big on culture here on the island. Well, at Hampton, we're big on culture. So we also want the kids to be involved in the Junkanoo costume making. We want to make this a full cultural experience for them. We have an all-age category as well as a preschool category. I'm not sure if we're going to compete or go fun group. I'm going to decide that by tonight. But up until this point, it was competing. But I'm beginning, as we go through the process, I just want to take all of that stress and anxiety away from some of the parents that, you know, because the kids don't really care. It's more of the parents. So we might end up just going as a fun group. The support is great from the parents. They're all interested. We had parents even last year and the year before asking us, so are we doing Junkanoo this year? And, you know, it was kind of disappointing that we didn't do it. So this year, you know, when we said we're going to do it, they're all on. Actually, some of them would like to throw on a costume themselves and get on the road. So I think the support is pretty good. We also want the kids to be involved in the Junkanoo costume making. We want to make this a full cultural experience for them. So if you look around, and as you look around today, you'll see the different stages of making the Junkanoo costumes, and the kids are really interested in this hands-on type of thing. Come on out, support your kids. It's gonna be great. I like how, Miss Larry and the rest of the group have been communicating a lot about Junkanoo, pulling us in, convincing us this is gonna be the greatest ever. So it starts from the top, the body follows the head. So we're excited, just as excited as the whole committee.
Kimberly Mullings on Grand Bahama Junior Junkanoo 2018, ZNAS Network News.
Now, Grand Bahama is in for a big treat this weekend as the Royal Bahamas Police Force brings its beach retreat to the streets of Freeport, downtown Pioneers Way. Superintendent Dennis Sturb joins us live now to tell us what can we expect this weekend.
First, I must say this weekend is going to be a very, very exciting weekend. We'll have the beach retreat. There is a post-beach retreat which includes not only Christmas music, but it'll have some of the top 10 movements we have done over the past years. And we pulled the best out of the hat so that Grand Bahama, the community of Grand Bahama, will have a real fantastic time. The beach retreat is slated for 4 p.m. Or tomorrow afternoon on the Pioneers Way. And I want to encourage all Grand Bahamians to come out. The kids, the parents, the grandparents, everyone to come out, because what we have in store is some Christmas music. We wanted to do a full Christmas beach retreat, but however, we diverted from that a bit because we didn't want it to keep the special stuff away from you. And the special stuff is some Bahamian things we have been doing over the past years. And we want to pull the best we have. And the show itself is a very, very exciting show. So Grand Bahama, you cannot miss it. I must admonish you to be there, and be there not on time, but before time, because the seats are limited. So if you want to find some place to sit, you have to come out and really get there at least about half hour, 45 minutes too. During the meantime, you'll be running our Christmas CDs, so you'll be entertained with that good stuff, so you'll know exactly what's to come.
I understand this is something that you can only experience in person. Set the scene and tell persons what they can expect tomorrow. Oh,
well, tomorrow we got to come. The first thing coming out of there, we have a big full fanfare. After the fanfare, then we go into the double spiral. But the thing is, I don't want to get into all of that now. I want the Grand Bahamian people there. That's what it's all about. That is the reason we came in, so that you will be there to really experience the beach retreat itself.
Okay, there you have it. We won't ruin the surprise tonight. You have to be there tomorrow at 4 p.m. Not on time, be early. And now it is time to Ask the Doctor.
I'm Dr. Monique Pratt. Welcome. Artia Lightborn from Freeport inquired, how do I prevent muscle aches and soreness after a good workout? This is an excellent question, Artia, especially since so many people will be getting fit and exercising more after the holidays. It is perfectly normal for our muscles to ache a few days later after a good workout, and this is what we call delayed onset muscle soreness. This can occur in even elite level athletes and in someone that exercises regularly. Contrary to what many people may think, lactic acid is not involved in this process. When our muscles are required to work harder or in a different way, like in a new exercise routine or program, there is some damage to our muscle fibers which are microscopic, and this results in the soreness or muscle aches that is experienced. So, don't let mild muscle aches and pains stop your workout. Stick with your exercise program, as your muscle soreness will usually resolve on its own. For all of your health-related questions, please drop them in my question box at the hospital or email askdrbahamas@gmail.com. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Don't go away. A check on sports is up next with Ricardo Lightborn.